Imagine your parents sacrificing not eating, sometimes not having a decent car just to put you in a private school so that you could have one leg up on, living black in America. And then you become a black woman and you are being judged for having a private school education by none other than two mediocre ass white women. Now, I can't say that that is what happened with Jasmine Crockett's experience. However, if you have not watched this interview with Longface, Megan Kelly, and the mask, Marjorie Taylor Greene, baby, please watch this because, again, girl, talk about your failed career. Talk about how Laura Loomer talks about how you are the most useless person on Capitol Hill, or how you're flip flopping on policies, trying to stay in your constituents' good graces so they'll vote your ass back up there again. Talk about that shit. But the fact that you are trying to say that just because Jasmine Crockett is educated, she does not know the black struggle. Because here's the thing, who are you to tell us what the black struggle is, baby? You have no idea of being a black woman in the world of academia. I can start there. And the fact that black women hold the highest amount of advanced degrees, do understand something. We were not given a motherfucking thing. We had to work twice as hard, if not harder, just to get not even a fourth of what is given to you. Now, the fact that you are also being told that you constantly don't deserve something that you fucking earned is wild work when you absolutely were given that position and you did not earn it. And now you're sitting here trying to figure out how to get your ass back up in there because you know that it's up to the voters, and the voters are not playing with your ass, because that's why you couldn't get that damn Senate seat. Now, here's the thing. It also shows Marjorie Taylor Greene and Megyn Kelly's willful ignorance, because how are you again trying to dictate the black struggle of a black woman because she went to private school? Let me explain something to you. Many of us went to private school, and we did so because our parents were just like, you know what? Let's see if we can find some other piece that we can give our child a fighting chance in this world. But guess who else went to private school? You had none other than Kanye West, Lil Wayne, Two Chainz, Kendrick Lamar, those people. Does that dictate that they're not black? They don't know the black struggle. Now, I know Lil Wayne has had his inflammatory comments and whatnot, but, just for shits and giggles. Now, she says that, she doesn't, she was like, she claims to be of her people, and she puts on this image that she understands the black American struggle. But let's face it, girl, you went to private school. Girl, let's face it, you need to stay the fuck about a black woman's business, because again, we didn't have a choice. Our parents made sure that we had that leg up because they saw what it was. They were the ones who had the hoses, turned on them. They were the ones who, integrated high schools and middle schools and things. Newsflash, most of our parents were born in the 60s. So therefore, yeah, all of that shit that y'all see in those black and white photos, with Ruby Bridges and the other three young ladies that, integrated those schools. So, our grandparents, our parents that are still among us. But y'all try to make it seem like it was so fucking long ago, and it really wasn't. But again, the fact that you are continuously trying to invalidate this black woman because, her voice overpowers your mediocre voice. Her presence overshadows your mediocre presence. And you want to talk about her hair when you're sitting there with that limp ass shit that you might need to put some clip-ins in. Hell, we don't know if those are clip-ins or not. And you want to talk about her lashes, her nails, all the things. You don't like them? Don't look. But that does not invalidate that woman's blackness, because, again, you don't tell us what's black and what's not. And the fact that you even tried it with a woman who encompasses, everything that is to be a black woman in America, an educated black woman in America, to hold education that you all won't see unless someone gives you an honorary degree, is fucking laughable. But this is what it is to be black in America, to always have to continuously fight for the things that we have earned. But you all swear up and down somebody gave it to it. Where is the line that they're giving the shit out at? Because again, if you want to talk about welfare benefits and all the things, baby, the people who are on those assistance programs, the biggest amount of those people are women who look like you. Now, America's not a real place, and we are so tired and exhausted from white women trying to tell us how to be black in America. You focus on whatever that shit is you're doing over there. I said what the fuck I said.
Like and subscribe to Mom's channel.